Good evening, forecaster Mark Spencer from Ohio News and Weather with your weather forecast for March 4th, 2026. Rain is moving into Ohio. A few storms out there as well. And that will continue through your day on Thursday, almost in the same fashion that we're seeing tonight. It's going to be warmer, but it's also going to be wet, and we don't have too many breaks from the rain, unfortunately, over the next few days. Maybe Friday and part of Saturday, but other than that, rounds and rounds of rain. And we're tracking a big cool down that could happen right around the middle of March. Kind of like they say, beware the Ides of March. Could get a little cooler. We'll talk about that coming up in just a moment. First, our live storm track radar here. Rain moving in from southwest to northeast into Ohio. And as we zoom in here across southern Ohio, a few thunderstorms in this little line of showers and storms moving through. The counties in green are under a flood watch. The brighter green here, this is a flash flood warning. We had some flooding earlier across Vinton County that closed some roads. I remember hearing about that earlier today. And then we have this stalled out frontal boundary with the low pressure system just to the north of Athens, right there just about over the plains, or just north of there actually. And this stalled out frontal boundary is going to start lifting northward tonight, and that's going to mean rising temperatures, actually to be warmer as we get into the morning hours tomorrow than it is right now. Rain will still be with us, unfortunately. Temperatures currently out there, well, it's not too bad in some spots. How about low, mid-50s, central, southern Ohio, 50 to 54, 55, Gallipolis, Athens, and Marietta. Those are our warm spots right now. Even into northern Ohio, not too bad. Ashtabula, even 43, 48, Youngstown, 50, Akron, and then we hit the lake shore. And if there's anything more depressing someone in northern Ohio could hear, it's cooler near the lake. That's about as depressing as, I don't know, where snow showers persist. Yeah. Cleveland, downtown, Burt, lakefront, 34. Slightly warmer inland, but not much. 37, Sandusky, 34, Toledo, and 39, Defiance. And right about in here, we're going to see temperatures pretty much stay right about the same tonight and through the day on Thursday. You'll get a little warmer tomorrow, don't worry, but we're going to have this northeast breeze across northwest Ohio, and that's going to bring cooler temperatures off of Lake Huron to the area. All right, our future radar looking through Friday night. Here's our showers, a few storms out there moving across the state overnight tonight. As we get into the day, showers, some storms across central Ohio. That could be some heavy rain as well. There's more rain Thursday night into the day on Friday, but just early. Maybe a few showers far southern Ohio during the day on Friday. But as we get into Friday night, we generally look to kind of clear out for a little bit, which is great news. Get a little bit of a break, but we could see some heavy rain there on Thursday, especially the first half of the day, and then some of these other cells that pop up could produce some locally heavy rain as well. So flooding still a concern in spots, but not expecting major flooding or anything like that. Not even moderate flooding really, but we could see some flooded roadways and a couple other areas where there's flooding when we get some heavy rain as well. But something to just kind of keep an eye on over the next couple days. Remember, if you run across a flooded roadway, turn around, don't drown, never drive through a flooded road. Temperatures, let's take a look at some temperatures going into early next week. This goes through March 9th. And these are warmer temperatures and these are cooler temperatures. And you're going to see the warmer temperatures finally make it up in Ohio. These are springtime temperatures, 50s, 60s, 70s, even almost 80 in the far southern Ohio. This looks great. Then this cold front comes in Saturday night, early Sunday, kind of crashes the party for about a day. And then we're going to be 40s, 50s, 60s once again, but then we're going to chill right back down sometime around mid-month. We don't have it on here yet because, well, a lot of it's going to change, but there's kind of a hint back here. It just looped back to the beginning, unfortunately, back into the Dakotas with some much colder air diving into the eastern U.S. by mid-month. Let's take a look at a long-range product here. This is a weekly product, and this is just going to kind of keep cycling. But the blues are colder temperatures. That's below normal. The reds, the oranges, those are above average temperatures. If it's white, well, that's the color of the map, but it also means average temperatures as well. So there's our warmth right now. It's going to go bye-bye. Look at the cold air spilling into the eastern U.S., well below average temperatures. And then we're gonna get a little warmer, central US, western US chilly as well. We'll get to be near average. This is early April, but by mid-April here, we could get kind of chilly once again. This goes through mid-April. So when false spring here is done, or full spring, or first spring, or whatever you want to call it, we're going to go into like fourth winter or something like that. I'm trying to keep track. We haven't really gotten very warm, so has it actually ended? And we're going to kind of stay on the cool side for at least the beginning part of spring right now. Now, the good news here, these aren't 100% right. This is not anything set in stone. Take it with a grain of salt. It could change. However, the upper air pattern over the poles does suggest and support cooler air spilling into the eastern U.S. Over this time frame. So not looking very good, not looking like we're going to flip this around and go, okay, let's go get out the blowtorches and everything and 80 degrees, sandals, flip-flops, all that. Yeah, we're probably not doing that anytime soon. But it could be a little cooler as we head into April. So I would expect a cooler, maybe even a bit of a more wet spring. That doesn't necessarily mean snow, just, yeah, more rain, unfortunately. Okay, temperatures for tonight. These are actually going to be our 7 a.m. temperatures, guys. Temperatures are going to continue to rise here through the overnight, so we don't really have a low. So let's just look at temperatures by 7 a.m. tomorrow. Tonight's forecast sponsored by Canopy Management. Again, like we said up in northwestern Ohio, temperatures aren't going very far from where they're at right now, 36, 37 or so. Findlay, man, I tell you what, you guys in Findlay, north side of Findlay could be 10 degrees cooler than the south side of Findlay. I'm not kidding. Everything splits pretty much right over you. And then as you get into Allen County and points west, everything north of there is going to stay cooler. Again, a little cooler in northern Ohio because, well, the lake. But these temperatures actually could go up a touch, believe it or not, especially Youngstown. They're reporting a little warmer right now. So that could actually go up a touch here or there, but we will get warmer through the day, don't worry. Otherwise, we're generally going to stay in the mid to upper 50s, maybe even rise to around 60 across southern Ohio. Again, best chance for a couple thunderstorms southwestern and central Ohio. Chances for rain likely elsewhere. Okay, for your day on Thursday, our forecast for Thursday is brought to you by Northwest Ohio Broadband. Warmer, definitely warmer, especially northeastern Ohio, upper 50s to maybe 60 downtown Cleveland. Ashtabula about 51. Could get a little bit warmer if we get that south breeze to kick in a little bit more. Otherwise, upper 50s, low 60s across parts of west central Ohio, north central Ohio, and in central and southern Ohio, you're low to mid 60s, 65 out there. Would not be surprising to see a couple temperatures across southern Ohio make a run at the upper 60s. I don't think 70 is going to be possible with all the rain coming in, but the breeze out of the southwest is going to advect a lot of this warm air in. Again, best chance for thunderstorms generally along and south of I-70. North there, I think will stay rain. And again, northwestern Ohio, I'm sorry guys, it's just not looking very cool if you're north of Findlay, 40 Toledo, 45 Defiance, and again, Findlay, you could be 10 degrees cooler just north of town for you guys. Just south of town's 10 degrees warmer. It's right over Findlay where that front seems to stall out. So we'll keep an eye on all of this for you. Be sure to continue to follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you haven't already, download that free Ohio News and Weather app to your phone, available on Google and Apple. Have a good night.